Hello! Today I'm going to share with you our 3 generations pumpkin pie recipe that got its name from a happy little mistake. So here today is the happy little mistake pumpkin pie. Okay, so here in step 1 we are going to combine our spices. So we're going to use 1.5 cups of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of ginger, a half teaspoon of cloves, and a half teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then we're going to mix that around so our spice mixture is ready to go. That's one thing I really like about this recipe, is that we're making our own pumpkin pie spice. And so if you want to add just a pinch more cinnamon or whatever it is that you like the best, you certainly can do that. But this is one of the things that makes this pumpkin pie special. And we're ready for step 2, which is to get a large bowl and 6 large eggs. So let's get those beat. 6 eggs. Now we're going to stir in our pumpkin. So we are going to use, first of all, we are using Libby's 100% pure pumpkin and 29-ounce can of Libby's pumpkin. But you remember I told you that this was our happy little mistake pumpkin pie. And the mistake was that an ingredient that wasn't called for in this original recipe, which I think the original recipe honestly was very close to this recipe on the Libby pumpkin pie can, but it's a little different these days after our happy little mistake. So this is our variation. Okay, and we also need a 15-ounce can. Same thing, Libby's pure pumpkin. And we're going to mix that with our egg. You know, I would love to hear how you make your pumpkin pie. What sets it apart from the rest. So feel free to comment. Would love to hear from you. Love to have those ideas shared. That's the best part about having something special during the holidays, is being able to share it with others. Okay, so we're now ready to add that sugar spice mixture. And so we're just going to put that in there. Okay. Ooh, it smells so good. And before I started, I did preheat my oven to 425. So my oven is preheating to 425 degrees. So this happy little mistake came from my mother-in-law, and her mom, oh my, could they cook, and they were especially good bakers. They left a legacy of that in our area, not just for our family, but in our area. So this is a treat that my son, it was always his favorite pie at Thanksgiving that his grandma made for him. So of course we have to continue to make that every Thanksgiving. All right, that looks great. And so I'm going to use some Nestle Carnation evaporated milk. We're going to use 2 cans. And then we're going to Gradually stir that in. Let's see what this is starting to look like. I hope I got a big enough bowl. Stir that up. We are going to make several pies. I think I'm going to make deep dish this year. And now for our Borden's Eagle brand, 14 ounces. Maybe. There it goes. Get that stirred in. Okay, we are ready to fill our pie crust. And today I'm just using two frozen Pillsbury pie crusts. And for pumpkin pie, it's not necessary to thaw and bake them beforehand. We're just going to put our filling directly into the frozen pie crusts. And this is a lot, so I'm going to use a little scooper here. Then we're going to take those two pies and we're going to put them in the oven, and we're going to bake them at 425 degrees for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, remember to turn your oven to 350 degrees for 40 to 50 minutes for your deep dish pies. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes. So we want to give these pies a little test. They look good, they smell good. We're going to just check with a clean knife, see if it comes out clean. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, and there we have it, our happy little mistake pumpkin pie.